Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Here's the boo-boos. It's still really freezing. And I scooped the water out of the last one. But look at it. It's so cold. It's distorting this big old metal bin, and it's not even that old. Like it's not like broken down and it's gonna like bust the bottom of it. I wanted to show the candles I made. They're not that big of a deal. Don't get excited. I came up with the thought because I finally had bought John a thing for work so he doesn't have to microwave his food. We don't like food in the microwave. It tastes like crap. It's like, just a tabletop, like a thing like that. That was way too much going on there. We need to get a sweater or something. So we were gonna go up and check those out. I put them up in the attic. I would like to say, oh yes, we got all the floor in the hall cleared. No, because one of us has to run the vacuum while the other one's pulling it up because the padding underneath, it's too messy by myself. Unless I can come up with a plan. So kind of at a standstill, and I killed my succulents. I mean, like, I can't even believe I did this. I looked at them one day and I should have known. I was like, wow, they're really reaching for the skies. Not now. I don't even want to show you what I did. So I got him up here too late asking God for a miracle, which should make him laugh, but the aloe is getting really big. Well, I'll show what I killed. What I have not noticed when the sunroom was like a meat freezer to take them upstairs, they were doing so good. These were like way out. And the one my son got me. Yet that was really stressful when he gave that to me. There was like this big spiel about not killing it and you better not kill it. And I'm like, all this is going on right now and you want me to worry about if I can... Okay, let's just get the candles. I mean, they're not exciting. Trust me, the first ones are very odd. And the first one. And then I tried one with instant coffee. We wanted to see what it would do. Like if it would smell like coffee. It did, but it does like a spark thing. This is kind of like, this was just the first run. See, oops, what was she doing? So I did buy the dyes and stuff. Just something we got for Christmas. And I just started in these little jars. This is soy wax. The kit was not that much money. It was 10 pounds of flakes of soy wax. Look at him. Here, ouch! He just hurt my leg. Hip just hurt my leg. Hip's acting nuts, man. Guess the snow's coming again, so then you can accidentally get hurt. That did hurt. Look at his eyes. So we didn't get this carpet up yet. So have I ever shown you guys how high up we are? Now that's what's so, like the optical illusion, because those houses are huge over there. But I think it's more of like an optical illusion because when you're driving on the road, you don't even really know this house is back here. You'd have to be a local, like around this spot. I don't remember it, but I think in high school, I was hanging out with some of the older kids. I feel like I came here for a party once. It's really vague. It's extremely vague. Maybe that was in my early 20s. I wouldn't have been driving that night if I'm not even recalling it. But then definitely in high school, I wouldn't have been driving when I was hanging out with the older kids. So then they did this one. It's like a half lime color and yellow. But all I was really using was, see, these are going to end up hurting me accidentally. So this is his annoying side. He'll just keep pushing at you. I mean, it doesn't matter unless I am laying for a nap or chilling on the couch. This is the type of like up front and center, like it's nonstop, just annoying me, just here to annoy. And then the cute one I did downstairs. Oh gosh, Well, I don't have it child friendly anymore, so if you see the Wisers over there, that's been there a while. This one's like just purple. Okay, then we'll see. It came also with the thing where you set the wick. So it came with a set of wicks. And then like on this one, oh my gosh, what is she doing now? Trying to get the Wiser off. Maybe that tooth is worse. No, it's not that bad in person. Maybe it is. If we don't find a more natural dentist, they pump me up with that horrible stuff. And they tell them I'm sensitive to it, but it doesn't numb the spot right. And then they keep giving me more. If they're doing any kind of work in there. In the last dentist group, I wanted to do like the worst review. I had never seen that rude of a dentist with his assistant just talking over me like as if I was in a coma. It's very annoying. Okay, let's go. Sometimes I wonder if people that work in the dentistry field, they're exposed to so much of those whatevers, fluoride and stuff, that they're just like, I don't even know. Now we're bringing him downstairs in such a fruitcake. So I might let John take him to work or something. Just give him away. This one, I did do a little lavender in it. But the cute one, the cutest one to me. What are we doing? 6 minutes of Fruit Town. Looks a little weird now. Like, it's like the color changed. I think because we were burning it. And so then the instant coffee. And I didn't do it right, so like, see, it burns. Because I don't like how soy burns. It was just the cheapest, but it literally smells like coffee. A little bit when it's burning. Looks like it kind of seeped down. So what else was I going to come on for? So I don't know if a lot of people had already addressed the Armenian thing. And it seems like I have heard of this before. But maybe it's just all of it's so painful that I have to just let like some stuff go over there. Is the Armenians, if I understood this right, had the earliest established like churches and stuff, like the oldest dated in that era. I don't know. I feel like I'm already getting this wrong. So maybe I better research it more before I start saying stupid things. And oh, this is the rosin. So we had a string for the violin. It's a violin. And John said he didn't sound like he was getting ready to go to the symphony this morning, doing a training, like a warm-up. I said, no, that's really what it sounded like. And so I'm going to have him give me another a lesson, a quick just overview with the string, and to help me just try to figure it out. It'll be horrible. And here we are again. So I'm going to go because I think it is supposed to snow today or tonight or tomorrow. And Hip here will make you go nuts. You'll see how much you really don't have patience. You'll see how you fail with being patient if you had one of these. The cuteness doesn't go bad. The fact that he literally hurt my leg. And it's a regular thing with him. He doesn't even technically know he's doing it. He's just annoying me right now, and I don't know why. Why are you annoying me right now, Hip? Even Poe knows. I was just like, enough is enough, Hip. So we had our milk delivery today. I didn't know we could tip them. Duh. So I got that straightened out. And all we had to do was give the driver a note to change the orders around. So I've been giving Hip and Poe like a little taste. It's called natural milk. And it's not fully organic. They even say so. They say it's as close to. It's something about like they like to grow their own food and they have a lot of food production. So obviously then they're probably having to treat some of it. So that's not good. But the natural milk comes with like a cream on top and then you mix it in or do whatever. Shake it in there. I gave the dogs a little bit so that they don't bark at the milk guy at the truck. Like maybe we can at least get them not to bark at them. And I think it worked. So that's all I have for today. This Armenian thing really sticks out at me. I have no idea why. It's really bothering me because it's never ended. They've never ended this. Like, it's like literally a people. They're Christian Orthodox. I don't know if that means like Greek Orthodox. That doesn't even bother me. Greek Orthodox, I'll believe in Jesus. They've never got a break. And then this recent one, I don't remember hearing it in the news or nothing. I don't watch a lot of mainstream. I'll check up on the mainstream to see how the lies are being, how everything, like, you get some, like, I can find some truth, other sources, and then I like to see what they're doing on mainstream and compare the events that they're preparing to hurt people more with. It kind of just like a preparatory, so I have an idea of how they're going about this continued agenda since, well, obviously before 9/11, when they started implementing more, where you don't really own your own car, you really can't, like, when they started to enforce things like seatbelts and things like that, and like you're like, you don't want people to wear seatbelts. We've went over this before. Like, that's not the point. The point is that you buy your car, you pay for your insurance, but yet you're being told that you have to keep. It was just one of those weird things that is a very light form of control. It's you could say it's light because it's in the vise of safety, right? But it's still a control tactic. And it gives them more control over your transportation. So if they could start clipping you with no seatbelt tickets, guess what? It comes up in the system that you're doing traffic violations. Okay, so it does seem like there was something else. Oh, Mr. Annoying. So I won't give them, because I reserve fetch time. See, they're stir crazy because of this horrible weather. So I was going to go burn some cardboard maybe. Then a part of me wanted to do the experimental composting it, burying it next year, burying it in layers and turning it back into dirt. But now it's stacked up so high in the garage. What are we doing right now? Now, listen. I'll do a quick prayer, okay? Lord. Oh my God, I can't believe that felt like that. Oh my God, I'm like falling on my head. Okay. I've already prayed. I pray all day. I just pray in my mind. I have like a special compartment, so I can just do whatever I'm doing and I'm just in constant prayer. Well, I will do an out loud prayer for us, for everyone in the world. Lord, we need your help. it looks like whatever's got to fall apart is going to fall apart. But Lord, what I'm saying is when I say we need your help, we just need your help to endure whatever particular challenges or strife that we are exposed to on a day-to-day basis. And that if any of us had these situations that were so huge and justice was never brought, that Lord, that you help us bring justice to these important situations. And you reunite who needs to be reunited to one another. And that you comfort those that are going through these horrible genocides all over the world. They're just being implemented in different ways. All of them are barbaric. Some are just a little more hidden. Then I recently found out that so many people have not been having enough children for so long now. And they call themselves the Dinks, Dinks, and they're proud of it, and it's advertised. And we're literally just extinct. Like, we're making ourselves extinct. That's what we're going to do. I was raised with a very bizarre ideology. I was actually had a lot of brainwashing done to me about not having a lot of children and how bad it is to have a lot of children, and a lot of weird shit by the man that raised me. And some of that seeped out. I mean, I'll honestly say some of that seeped out to friends. I fell for the world starvation thing, and I had some friends that were popping out like 4 or 5 kids back to back. And I feel guilty about that now because they should have. Maybe they should have had 20. Because I would have had a few, but I couldn't. Not the situations around me and the operations going down on us. Like, just literally, just no breaks. And there was just no way, not after what the hospitals started to do to me. And I didn't even go in much. But when I did, they definitely were hoping to God I didn't walk out and walk around at home very long. I don't know how that's exactly put on our chart, but Christ. So that's a little off-roading into a prayer, but that everyone can just, Lord, we just beg you for your comfort, Lord. A hug, a virtual hug. And I can't believe that that Armenian thing had to be hid. I didn't hear a lot about that side of it. That's since last summer, but it's been ongoing with the Armenians. This deep-seated hatred for the Armenians, and I don't even think that their continent holds, I don't know if it really has a bunch of stored up fossil fuels and stuff, so I think it's strictly just a genocide on, is it Armenian Jews? Is that what it is? It's still like an ongoing, like, so because they converted to Christianity, so they're just mutilated. I have snot running down my nose now. I gotta go. Have a good one.